What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. So, trip on this. I am stressed out. Point of view crew, let's see how cool I am under pressure. Can tell that I'm really just flipping fish on the inside? No, because I'm stressed out. Because for one, every time I make a thumbnail, ever since I've had this channel, I make a thumbnail, it gets saved to the gallery. This time I made it, it's off in Poster Maker. I have to somehow get it into my gallery so I could put in the front of this video. That's not even the worst part. I was trying to take a picture and record a video and it was not in my gallery. I turned my phone off, turned my phone back on, so there's all the little videos and pictures that I had took and recorded. I tried to erase them, I couldn't. Some kind of backup sync is on. So I have all kinds of pictures and little videos that I need erased to give me room to make this video. Because as you guys know, I have priors for having the video straight die, and it's usually because there's not enough room. So I go through and I erase, unable to do it. A backup sync is on all of a sudden. So I'm stressed out the game, but I got a job to do. The job is to deliver these stories. See, I started to stutter. The job is to deliver these stories, I was going to say, but fuck that. Caught myself. Deliver these stories. Here we go. Sugar free. Shout out to the homeboy Donkeywood. He's a good homie. He pops in every once in a while. I won't hear from him for a while. Then he'll pop in, shoot me an art picture or something, just like he did right there. I've been wanting to turn the corner. And that's a perfect piece. Shout out to you, Donkeywood. He shot me 40 bucks, and just like true to Donkeywood style, he shot me like a pouch of old Bugler tobacco that was already open, and 40 bucks was in there. If you're looking at homeboy, he always does crazy stuff like that. I would do something like that too. Shout out to Nick King Televised. He shot me my first ever pair of Jordans, dude. Super pumped up about it. The only reason I'm not wearing them is because I want to show them to you guys. The cool gray 3s. I love him. Nick King Televised. Thank you, homeboy. So, I want to say this. I went out to Greenfield. Some of you guys saw the community tab. Bumped into the homeboys Opie and Dog. Shout out to you, brothers. Before I left Greenfield, I went to the store. And let me just say this real quick. I don't know when this started, how it happened, but I'm terrified of rodents, rats, mice, that sort of thing. They just give me the EBGBs. I just cannot stand them. I'm leaving this store in Greenfield, and you walk up, and they got like a camera, of course, and in my peripheral vision, I see some big old black rat, and he goes running by, and I was with my cousin. It tripped me out. I grabbed my cousin's arms, actually. I think I actually was getting ready to like jump on his back. Tripped me out. They seen all this on the camera in the store. So when I walked in, they're like, dang, what's wrong with you? They didn't know what I'd seen. They just saw me. They're like, man, we almost didn't let you in. Look like you're on something. Now, I am on something. I'm on straight fear. Yeah, just tripped me the fuck out. It was funny. I went to the store with my mom. Also, me, I had this. Went to helped my mom go to the store, did some shopping. I was going to carry it for her. And then we got to the gallon, to bring the gallon of milk up, and the barcode was messed up, missing. They told me to take that gallon back, get another one. I took that gallon back, and then I came back. Didn't bring another one. And just stood there. I forgot that I was supposed to bring another one back. And they're all looking at me. I'm looking at them. They're like, you're supposed to bring another gallon back. Like, whoa, oh, snap. Wow, my camera totally froze up right there. Don't let me down now, camera. Everything's going wrong. I can't afford for you to start bucking up too. So anyways, yeah, be that as it may. Trip on this too. One time I'm at Shafter, hanging out with my mom. My mom still does live in Shafter, but she's in this different pad, and I used to go hang out at this little area all the time. I'm at this pad hanging out. It's a cool spot. They had guitars and shit. We're all hanging out partying. But the dude had a straight rat infestation, big time. And there's all kinds of rat traps and shit all over the house. And they're always going, snap, snap. You just hear them all night long. We'd be hanging out and just snap. And there's a girl there. She took a little liking to me. So towards the night, as it wore on, as people started retiring to their bedrooms and people were leaving, and it's only her and I left, she broke out this mattress. I don't know where she got it. One minute we're talking, next minute she's like holding the mattress. She throws it on the ground and like invites me to I want to kick back and lay on the mattress with her. It's like, hey, you want to kick back? Snap! I'm like, no, hell no, I'm not going to lay like on the mattress close to the ground with snap in the background, all these like rats running around. Fuck all that. Also, trip on this, it don't matter the part of town, because I just think Bakersfield has a lot of rodents in just because there's a lot of fields around here. I inherited a house, and it's a very good part of town, off of Ming. Nice houses there, don't matter, straight rats there, you can hear them, they're in the walls. That's why my uncle, when he gave it to me, said it was Grandma and Grandpa's pad. He goes, hey, go up in the attic. I think they like store some stuff up there. Fuck all that, I'm not going to go up in the attic. If I can hear rats in the walls, I guarantee you they're in the attic. One day I saw a rat run up a tree. It could have been a squirrel. I think it was a rat though. I went to Home Depot and got a straight chainsaw, but it had a big old long stick on it. It was just the chainsaw part, but instead of like a handle like this, it was just like a stick. So you hold it like this, and it's like 10 foot long, and cut some down from distance. I was going to cut that tree down from like 10 foot away. My mom stopped me. Like, you can't cut that big ass tree down. And I was in my garage. Had about 3 or 4 homeboys over after I bought that chainsaw. I started up, ween, and one of them owed me money. Later, he told me, I was tripping out, dog. You broke that chainsaw out. And, hey, Splinter, we cool, dog? Yeah, brother. Why wouldn't we be? So, with that being said, let's get to the story. So, yeah, one day, county jail. Ain't been to prison yet. Had not been to prison yet. Just a little bit of county jail time here and there. Sleeping in my bed. It was them 3-rack style. I was in the middle. It was after breakfast. There's a dude who had the keys for the whole yard for the Southsiders, and he was living in my dorm. He was hardcore, level 4 at all times. Like, I avoided him. I didn't even want to talk to him. You could be talking to him, I don't know, maybe sneeze by accident, just like middle of conversation, how that might happen. He'd get offended, have someone run up, fucking slice your throat. He's the type also that when you're talking, he's like, yeah, man, I like Metallica. They sing that song, Sweet Child of Mine. I'm going to go, yep, sure do. I'm not going to correct him. I'm like, no, actually, it's Guns N' Roses. No, not with him. He goes, yeah, Metallica, dude, love him, bro. He was off the hook. So, one day, I'm sleeping in my rack, like I said. It was after breakfast. He pulled a hardcore move. Literally has someone come on the jail property and throw a big old bag of weed, like, over a fence. I don't know how they got it to him. Might have put it right in his hand. I'm telling you, it came on the property. He wouldn't be able to do that type of shit these days. He gets this big old bag of weed. He comes back into barracks, and he's looking at this other dude. And they're talking about, I can hear them saying, is this an ounce? Is this an ounce? They're, like, discussing back and forth. Is it an ounce or not? I don't know who's saying what, but I roll over and look, and it is an ounce. It looks like it's over an ounce, I could tell. So I put my 2 cents in. No one asked me. I'm like, hey, that is an ounce. If anything, it's over. The one guy tells the guy, we'll call him G, who had the keys to the yard for Southsiders, the off-the-hook level 4 dude. G, we'll call him. Dude tells G, see, I told you over an ounce, and leaves. I didn't know at the time, but G got pissed off that I put my nose where it didn't belong and rolled over and said, hey, that's an ounce. Got in the middle of their argument, because then I kind of went against him, called him a liar, because he's the one saying it was not an ounce. And so he got all fucking pissed off. I didn't know that. I thought they'd be impressed with my, like damn, check Splinter out. He's like, he knows his weights and measurements and shit. Like, he must deal with a lot of weed. He, like, eyeballed it, says an ounce right off the bat. He must really know what he's talking about. No, that's not what they thought. They thought, why that motherfucker keep his mouth shut? It's all up in our business. I go back to sleep, and he's plotting on me. So when I wake up an hour or so later, I see all kinds of grouping. Oh, there's a bunch of Southsiders grouped up, a bunch of Woods, all these people. And I see 2 Woods don't even live in my barracks. In my barracks. They live somewhere else, and there they are when I see them, like, hey. And they're talking to that G guy. And he comes over to me and goes, hey, go talk to those dudes. I thought someone was in trouble, and they're going to ask me to handle it with those 2 dudes. It was going to be a 3-on-1. I'm thinking, fuck, someone fucked up. A white boy around here fucked up big time. I didn't know it was me. So we talked to the white boys. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? And I said, dude, should have kept your fucking mouth shut. I'm like, huh? What? My mouth? Shut all the time. Like, I can't even answer you right now because my mouth is shut. What do you mean keep my mouth shut? No, dude, you rolled over and fucking told homeboy if I was an ounce when they were having a discussion. Right then, as soon as they said that, I was like, fuck, I realized I put my foot in my mouth. I was like, damn. I was like, so what is this? They're like, we might have to tax you. We're getting a little confirmation. You might get a little 2-on-1. I was like, damn, dude. Just a couple minutes ago, I was like sleeping, dreaming of the streets, and gonna have some coffee. And I thought like, wow, I'm the one in trouble and shit. What the fuck? So then the only thing that saved my ass is the dude who had the weed dropped off. The one that was saying it was an ounce. He said that he asked me. The one that was arguing with them because he knew I was going to get beat up. And really, I saved him because I agreed with him by saying it was an ounce. So really, I didn't even know it, but I really saved him because he was kind of in trouble because the G guy thought that his people dipped into it. He was like, this ain't an ounce, this ain't an ounce. He's like, yeah, because his people brought it. Yeah, it is. So by me saying it was, I saved his skin. But got my fucking ass in trouble. But then he returned the favor and got me out of it. He's like, no. He's like, I looked at the wood and pointed, like, it's an ounce. So I didn't get jumped that day. Goodness gracious, but see what I mean? Just like, out of the blue, you could be taking a little nap, roll over and give your little, unsolicited advice. Next thing you know, you're going to get 2-on-1, 3-on-1 in the bathroom. It was a trip. I woke up and thought I was going to be the one thumping somebody up, but no, it was going to be me getting thumped. Yikes. Trip on this. You're never going to have a dude from another county come and run your county jail. Never. I'm not going to do from Orange County or LA come in, have the keys to Bakersfield. It won't work like that. Never. You're always going to have a Bakersfield boy running Bakersfield County Jail. However, there's this time. There was a time the dude was there. His name was Flee. He was from Fresno. He had the keys for the woods. But he was like a transplant. He was from Fresno, yes. He had Fresno on his stomach. But he was living in Taft, which is Kern County. There's a joke going around saying the Fresno Flee is now a Taft tick. He had the keys. He was claiming Taft. He knows his Fresno, blah, blah, blah. He was done 15 years for bank robbery, so he said. He was another one, level 4 killer, all high power hour. Had people beat up all the time, acting all tough all the time and shit. Pardon me. They had a lick going. People that can not do this anymore, so I'm not giving up game. They were taking people 5 at a time to go do a cleanup out in the streets of Bakersfield, and they were hitting dope. Even though they were taking 5 people at a time, the 15 people were approved to go by the cops was taking them out. First 5 who hit the fence were going to go. So that Flee guy had a package that was going to be out there. Now, I lived in Barracks 8. Flee lived in 10. His right-hand man named Brandon lived in 7. Brandon and Flee were always talking back and forth from Barracks 7 to Barracks 10. They needed someone in Barracks 8 to help them. Usually it was me or like 1 or 2 other dudes. Whenever they asked me to do it, I was glad to do it. It made me feel like I was important. I was part of the mix. Like, hey, go get Splinter. I come out, what's up? Brandon would be like, hey, yell down, tell Flee, this or that. Like, all right. Hey, Flee. So now I'm in the mix. And he tells me something. I tell Brandon, like, yeah, I'm part of it and shit. No, I'm not part of this. Using me. Be that as it may. So, this one day, Flee has some dope out there. He sends his buddy who's going to go get it, who's in Barracks 7 with Brandon. He walks up, there's already 5. So he goes back to his barracks. They say, Splinter, yell down to Flee. Say, homeboy's not going to be able to go get that. It's all bad. There's already 5 out there. Flee's like, fuck. He goes in the barracks, comes down, and goes, hey, well, 5. Who are they? What 5? So I ask, and I say, hey, it's 2 Woods, 2 Southsiders, and a Paisa. I tell him. He comes back, and he says, hey, tell the Paisa he's going to have to go another day. Let my homie, the Wood, go in his place. I go, all right, and they say, ask him if he's sure, like confirmation, like what? That's like let the Wood go and place the Paisa. The Paisa's not going to be cool with that. Confirmation, please. I asked anyone confirmation. He goes, yeah, it's coming from the dude, Junior, who has the keys for the yard, for the Southsiders, who's also in Flee's barracks. I didn't see Junior, though. He goes, yeah, Junior said. So I go back and say, yeah, Junior says, cool. The Wood takes the Paisa spot. Now the Paisa's pissed, though. He's hotter than a popcorn fart. He's going around telling his homies now, like, it's fucked up, man. Like, I was going to go work. And he wasn't going to hit. He just wanted to get out and go work. He's like, I was going to go work. It's my turn. They said, no, Charles, because it's Wood. And it really looked bad because now there's 2 Southsiders and 3 Woods that are going out there. So they start getting pumped up like, fuck that. How come all these Woods get to go and, step on Paisa's toes? Now they're going to go jam up Junior, the Southsider rep. Paisa's were like, hey, how come you allow that? When they jammed him up, he's like, what? I don't know anything about it. I didn't say that. What do you mean? I said, yeah, Splinter said. No, I don't know what you're talking about. That's Flee. You know anything about this? I have no idea. They're like, well, then Splinter did. Splinter's the one who fucking said it. Now the yard's closed. The workers already went. The Paisa's home. The Wood took a spot. Now the yard's brewing. They're pumping. Someone's going to get fucking smashed for this. And they're all tripping on, guess who? Moi! They want my fucking ass. The Woods want my ass. The Southsiders want my ass. I'm going to get got. And now I ain't got no allies. I'm like, hey, man, weren't you there when I said, hey, no, hey, bro, hey, you were right there when weren't you, no, fuck, man, all alone and shit, like, what in the hell? Then the yard opens up, all these Southsiders group, all these Woods, they come get me and that Flee dude start doing an interview on us. Like, what the fuck's going on? I said, look, dude, I don't got a dog in the race, homie. I'm not hitting no dope. I don't give a fuck if the Paisa went, if the Wood went, or Santa Claus showed up. And he went out there. What do I care? I'm merely the dude 8, back and forth for 7 and 10. That's it. Not getting nothing out of it. I don't give a fuck. Handle it however you're going to handle it. And that's all I got to say. But then when they asked Flee, he didn't check out. The truth's always going to win in the end. When you're trying to cover some up or run some drag, they can spot that easily. So, they did a little interview on Flee. All bad. They could tell he's the one that lied. He's the one that said Junior said it was cool. But he lied because he wanted dude to go out and get his bag. So he told the Paisa not to go. Anyway, they found out he had to get smashed. Now the yard closed back down. Everyone's talking. Now they got a new guy, that fast, Stretch, who had the keys to the yard now. Flee no longer has it. Stretch has it. He's looking for someone to smash Flee. He's going around. I hear them talking about it. I go, fuck, I volunteer. Let me just go ahead and smash him. He's the one that got me in trouble anyway. Surprised you guys didn't just put it off on me. Like, Splinter, you gotta do it. But no, you didn't. You're looking for someone? Hey, I volunteer. Both hands raised. All right. Well, Flee had gone to work his damn self. He's going to come back for lunch. So I went in his barracks 10. I was going to wait for him to come back to lunch, and I was going to beat the bark off. But he somehow figured it out, so when he came back for lunch and he hit the yard, he decided, hell no. Hell to the no. He didn't even come back to the barracks. He took off. But, so that's how that trip went down. That's why later on, someone would say, Splinter, we tell so-and-so something. Nope. Put that shit on paper. I ain't telling nobody nothing. I don't think so, because you always get pinched in the end. Trip on this. I'm in D-Pod. Now, the girls pass out laundry. They come through every Tuesday, they pick up your dirties, and they give you clean stuff. They got good stuff, nice, brand new, nice stuff. And they got average, and they got just the trash. It's already ripped up. You figure when people make their beds, they get the sheets, they put slices on both sides, so they put a string through it and tighten it. They want that bed tight. So they put slices, they tighten it with string, use that for a while, and they throw them in, they wash it, and you can get that back as look at the holes in it. Oh, it's already ripped, washer tore apart, shredded. It's old. You don't want that shit. You want some new ones, you put your own slices in, keep them for a while. Anyways, but you got to get someone who knows you or likes you to hook you up and give you the good stuff, right? So I'm a white boy. I see them come do laundry. I look. There's a bunch of Southsider chicks. They're hooking up the good, solid Southsider dudes. And there's one punk rock chick. She's tatted down. She's got dyed hair. She got some piercings. My stilo. Like, I could picture us kicking on the streets. Like, what's up, homegirl? It's me, Splinter. So I tried getting at her a couple times. She goes past me real fast. Hey, what's up, homegirl? Trying to get a good thermal. I wanted a good thermal. I was going to and from court and shit and getting visits. Wanted a good thermal. Give you a white thermal. Hey, homegirl, just blow me off. And then I come out to day room. I notice all the Southsiders are getting hooked up. They got nice thermals and sheets because the Southsider homegirls are hooking them up. This white girl not hooking me up. Taking care of another wood or two down there, but I don't give a about all that. She's not taking care of me. I feel like I got that coming. So she comes in one time. Hey, homegirl. She puts me on a shine. So I just say, fuck it. Flip her the fuck up. Hey, flip her the bird. Only problem with that is a Southsider behind her who knew somebody who was like plugged in type shit thought that I was flipping her off. So she sends a kite in to this dude who has the keys to the pod, the Southsider, who already had a big-ass chip on his shoulder. He was getting ready to do 6 at 80% because the cop planted the 16th of dope. He said the cop planted the dope in the car, and I really believe that he did. Because I could just tell, he wasn't lying. The cop planted the dope. He's going to go do 6 years, 80%. Mad about it. So he gets the kite, and it's not one of those things up for debate. The kite says, hey, that wood in there lives in this cell. He flipped off the homegirl, disrespected. He's got to get handled. He's got to get smashed. Send him out on a stretcher. He sees it. My problem is he lives next to me, and I have a program with him for several months. He knows the type of dude I am. He decides to give me a heads up and like ask me, see if I can try to clean it up somehow, give me the benefit of the doubt. They wanted him to just don't ask me shit. Mop me up. He's like, it's an ask me. So I'm in my cell, kick it back, the door's open. They only open 5 at a time. He's next to me, like I said, I hear the cell open. I feel a presence. I look back, like 4 Southsiders. Big old buff one back there. He's got a piece. He's got it like this. Homeboy's like, Splinter, what's up, man? He's like, dude, did you flip off the homegirl? I'm like, what? It wasn't even ringing the bell. Like, I dawned on me, like, dude, what do you mean? I talked about from the streets and here. What do you mean, bro? And then he's like, yeah, laundry the other day. And I was like, oh, dude. I was like, no, bro. I was like, my bad, homeboy. I flipped off a white girl, which, still wasn't cool, but still, it's my people. You can't feel disrespected and mad about that. But no, there's the white girl, the chick with colored hair and the tattoos. She won't hook me up. I show my clothes. Look, dog, I've been asking her for love for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Look at your thermal, homeboy, because your homeboy's like, look at mine. I'm not getting hooked up. I'm mad about it. No, bro, I would not flip off and your homegirl, another race. I would not do that. I shouldn't even be doing it to my homegirl, my race. If I did, that's my temper, but you see why. She's not hooking me up, not showing me love. He's like, all right, man, I'm going to shoot kite back, explain the situation. If they don't say we don't give a fuck, if you slipping the white girl off, we still want you smashing them because homegirl saw it. He goes, they say that, it's on a popping, bro. We're going to come here and we're going to get busy. I was like, all right, man. I was like, fuck, my celly had my back. He wasn't even complaining. He didn't even care. I caught him in a wreck, so you're going to smash his ass too. I was like, you down to ride, bro? Might get serious. He's like, fuck it, bro. So they shot that kite, and they said, yeah, it's all good. We can see it now. He probably was flipping off the homegirl. But for the next couple weeks, I got trash. I got like a little teeny tiny, like, dude, what are you going to do? This is like a washcloth. The thermal they gave me was this garbage. What sucks is we turn yours in and you get something back. It's not like you have one and keep getting extras. Now you got to turn one in. It's like, fuck, I shouldn't even turn that in because I keep getting back worse. And they just did me fucking dirty over the next couple weeks. But we just didn't get mollywopped. At least he had enough respect. We were cordial enough for him to say, hey, Splinter, what's up, bro? Got this kite. What the fuck happened, dog? Alright, so that's about it. Get ready to cut the string, let it fly. Let me say this, though. I got these stickers. Prison POV. And Splinter. I want you guys to send me a letter or get at me. Let me know if you want some stickers. And let me say this. YouTube pays on the 21st. Today I got the smallest amount I've ever gotten. Either you guys aren't really watching the commercials. Show some love. I'm a student, man. I'm to the curb. I used to get a lot of donations too. I'm not complaining or crying. I still do get a lot of sick donations. Trust me, not crying. But man, if you're stimulus and you're feeling generous, throw your boy a bone. Throw me 20 bucks here there, and I'll shoot you out. I'll shoot you some stickers. See, I'm stumbling on my words because I'm asking for a little help, a little bit of love, and it's uncomfortable to do. But I know everyone's got a little stimulus floating around, and I'm a broke-ass student. I could really use the love. This morning, I went to my cousin's house. He could smoke a joint with me. I didn't even have no weed. And I got there on fumes, man. Luckily, when I got there, I didn't want to ask for no change. He's like, dude, we were cleaning out his car. You want this change? I was like, fuck yeah. $5 in change. Put it in the tank. I know it'll get me home. So, yeah, your boy's struggling. If you feel the need, Crazy Larry, talking to you, homeboy. If you want to bless your homie, trust me, I receive it. And if the roles reversed, if I was in a position to help and you need it, I would shoot it back. You know that's what's up. But anyway, I got these stickers. I want to shoot them out to you. Let me know what I could do for anybody out there. Let me know if I could do anything, help anybody, to show how much I love the Point of View crew. I'm going to cut the string and just let it fly. Peace.